Hey everybody, welcome back to Mass Effect playthrough, Mass Effect 2 playthrough. Just a, excuse me, just to recap of what happened last time we played. We went to investigate the colony of Freedom's Progress. Human colonies across the Terminus systems have been disappearing, and the terrorist organization of Cerberus asked us to go investigate. We did. We found that they were saying was true. We discovered that alien species known as the Collectors have been taking human colonies en masse. And we came back to the Elusive Man and said, fine, we'll help you. The Elusive Man said, great. Here is a new upgraded version of the ship you had before, the Normandy. Normandy SR-1. So actually, this is the Normandy SR-2, apologies. And that's where we left off. We're gonna take a few moments here and get to know some of the crew, and then we're gonna go help out. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go talk to Joker.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you were such a downer.
Man. So, there's Joker.
Commander,
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
I'm no fan either, but we're stuck with it.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright, let's get to know one of our newest crewmates, Edie, the AI.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Take note of that.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Understandable.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
I mean, if the
might have
Reapers...
something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Alright, so that's Joker and Edie. Joker's from, of course, Mass Effect 1. He was our pilot back then. He is still our pilot. And then we have Edie, who's the new artificial intelligence member of the crew. Oh, we also have this private terminal that we can look at. The private terminal allows us to check our team status things here. We can cycle through their different appearances if they have them. We can check up on the upgrades that we have access to. We also have unread messages that we will look at. So the first unread message, apologies. Well, okay, that was interesting. So first unread message from Counselor Anderson. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you are actually alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Okay, so we're going to go to the council. Deal struck the Zaid Masani, Shepard. We've reached an agreement with the veteran mercenary Zaid Masani. You may know the name. Zaid has been involved in some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations in the Terminus systems. He is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I felt you might need a man with his skills on your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You will find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee. I've taken care of it personally. So Zaid is one of 2 downloadable content companions, which are kind of disappointing, and I'll talk about that more why when we get there. They're not as interactive and as developed as the campaigns that came with the base game, in my opinion, but we'll talk about that when we get them. Lost contact with survey ship, Project Firewalker. Commander, the MSV Rosalie, a survey ship with Cerberus connections, has gone missing. The survey team was field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead planet-side exploration rover. In addition, scientists Dr. Manuel Case and Dr. Robert O'Loy are aboard the MSV Rosalie and conducting research for us. We need you to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. The MSV Rosalie was last seen near Zeona, Elista Ismar Frontier. From Admiral Hackett. Commander Shepard, our scans in the Amada system have turned up something we thought you should see: the final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument and be the first to walk on the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. If you find signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those who are here as families might find some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. So those last 2 ones were DLC side quests that I'm going to do them because I want them done, but I'm not going to record me doing them and show you because they're not overly interesting. The MSV, the Firewalker missions are literally just like me, driving around in the Mako, some minor combat, some scanning of things, not overly exciting. And then the Normandy, the Normandy crash site mission is I walk around the crash site of the Normandy and I find 20 dog tags. Not sure that I probably won't have a lot of commentary on doing that, and 2, you probably don't want to watch me walking around the crash site and finding 20 dog tags. Okay. So yeah, those 2 I will be doing them, I just won't be doing them during the playthrough. Recon Hood, Shepard. It occurred to our armor technicians that you may not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent by a hood that Cerberus issues to its covert operatives. It has additional microframe functions that you may like. The hood is in your quarters. You probably won't wear that. Overlord, Shepard. One of our cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology. I need you to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized, enough that I can't divulge operational details at this time. Find them on the planet Ite, Typhon system in the Phoenix Massing cluster. Please use care in this matter. So this is this is a side quest that we will be doing. We will just be doing it after we do the main story quests, because so Mass Effect 2, you can, when you finish the main storyline, you can keep playing. And there are a few side quests that are recommended to be done after the main story, because that's kind of just where they fall chronologically. So yeah, we'll be doing Project Overlord, after the main storyline. Arc Projector, from Elusive Man, Shepard. Recently had an incident involving the death at one of our outposts in the Skillian Verge. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operatives waged a highly successful battle against a Geth scouting party and credited their success to a new advanced electrical attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Since their unit is being reassigned for some R&R, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. The weapon is called an arc projector. I sent it to the Normandy's armory so you can examine it for yourself and use it if you deem it worthy. It's gone through plenty of tests that indicated it overloads kinetic barriers and synthetic enemies particularly well. Laboratory demonstrations are a poor substitute for actual field reports. We know it works. Now we want to see what it can do in the right hands. If all goes well, we'll use your tactics to train other operatives. Alright. Rendezvous with Kasumi Goto. At great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief Kasumi Goto and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She's unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. Travel to the Zakera ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password, Silence is Golden, to begin the rendezvous. She's another one of the DLC companions. Again, my opinion, a little disappointing, but we'll talk about more about that when we get her. Ascension Financial Services. Hello, Commander Shepard. Thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive. After deducting modest administration fees for closing the file, the subsequent change in status and the reactivation of your account, you have a remaining balance of 0 credits. What? Thank you for banking with Ascension Financial Services. We look forward to working with you. I should have more than that. I really only have 0 credits. No, okay. I was like 225,901. Like, I better have more than that.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
All right. So, yeah, because that's basically supposed to be that, hey, you started with a bunch of credit, you had a bunch of credits at the end of Mass Effect 1. Here's your reward of a bunch of credits for Mass Effect 2. All right. Now we're going to meet some of the other crew members.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
The, awkward. He flirted with me glance. Wasn't intentional.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
Yeah, makes sense.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too.
Right.
I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified.
Yeah.
But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
We
Don't
won't.
worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
Dang straight.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
I might do more than catch you, Kelly.
Now that's an enticing thought.
All right.
Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I'm gonna explain something real quick. I am flirting with Kelly for one entire purpose, entirely. She'll feed your fish if you flirt with her enough. And I'll explain it. You can buy fish. We're gonna go to the captain's cabin and look at it in a moment, but you can buy fish, and if you flirt with Kelly enough, she will feed your fish for you while you're gone.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Maybe we will. All right. So now, I'm gonna go talk to some of the other crew members. Specifically, those we actually first we're gonna look at the weapons locker. I'm gonna choose what weapons I want to take with me. I want to bring battle rifle, locust, phalanx, and the grenade launcher. All right, cool. Jacob Taylor.
Commander.
Good last name.
There hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed.
I
That's been
appreciate
a
that.
condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
That's fair.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
All right. Gonna talk to him again.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more
I just don't
interested in just
remember-
talking for a bit.
Already?
Yeah.
I'm not big on forcing these talks,
I
Shepard.
just don't remember if
Let's
there
do
are
this
things
later.
that he
We'll talk
says.
later.
Commander.
Another thing. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's good. All right. So that is Jacob Taylor. Now, well, okay, we're just gonna go up to the captain's cabin. We're gonna take a look at where Shepard gets to sleep. So yeah, we come here, see a lot of things. If we, you can see we have a Normandy SR1 model. So if we can buy a bunch of ship models throughout our time, we can put they'll show up here. We can buy fish that'll show up here. You just gotta remember to feed them, which is why, you have to feed them after every mission. So you have to like come up here, feed them. But if you flirt with Kelly enough, she'll feed them for you. You can customize your appearance here. So like we can customize our casual appearance. Choose what we wear. So we can wear like this. I might actually wear that around. That looks really spiffy. Or we could wear this leather N7. Or I might wear this leather N7 jacket. Or I can wear like this bounty hunter kind of renegade thing. Science officer's clothes. Cerberus officer clothes. Just regular Cerberus stuff. I think I'm actually gonna. Let's wear this for this playthrough. Let's wear the leather jacket. You have another private terminal up here. You can check your achievements up here. Yep. Yep. And then cool. So that's our cabin. Nothing overly exciting right now. Now we're gonna go to the crew's quarters. So locked areas of the ship are places we can't go because we don't have anyone to fill them yet. So like, eventually crew members, other party members will be there. So we're just gonna come in here real quick and listen to these
she's
two.
A cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Makes sense. Kind of sad. Let's go to the med bay real quick. Medical lab. Say hello to Dr. Chakwas.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
So Dr. Jacques was our doctor on the last Normandy, and now she's back.
You have everything you need.
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Cerberus ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
All right.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
So there's 2 side quests that we, well, there will be a third one to pick up. That are just really simple. You just have to buy something and come back. So we will be doing those.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions.
Heck yeah.
Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe.
Doubt it.
If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
I'm not concerned about humanity's best interests. I'm concerned about the galaxy's best
How can you be
interests.
sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions. Even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Yeah, they could.
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus' long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded, and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification
That's very thorough.
There was
Add
more
to
to
that
talk
some
about
of the
than
best
that,
training
but
and education.
Thanks for the
money can-
information, Miranda. I'll
Of
talk
course,
to you later.
Commander. Whatever you need.
She's a lot nicer now. Now that I've decided to actually help, I guess. I think I can ask you a
Commander,
few more questions.
what can I do for you?
No, it just
I'll let you
Of
work.
course,
basic
Commander.
questions. All right, cool. So Miranda Lawson, our officer, and Cerberus cheerleader. We're now going to go down to engineering. We can look. We can see like kind of a storage area. We have a. Do we have our? What is that called? Shuttle. That's what it's called. All right, 2 more people we want to get to meet real quick. If I don't get stuck on something.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field breed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Okay.
Carry on.
All right.
Will
So
do, Commander.
important things to know about them is that they are both.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
They are both former Alliance officers, like a lot of people on this ship. People just displeased with the way the Alliance was handling stuff, and so they went and found a secondary option. Can't say I blame them. I wish that there was a better option than Cerberus, but I can't say I blame them.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Liar. She says that a lot. Alright, and now we're gonna go off to this. So the first place we're gonna go is we're gonna go to the Citadel, actually. Mostly because I want to say screw you, elusive man, but because there's a lot of things on this, like a lot of the little tiny side quests that we just picked up. So the side quests for Dr. Chakwas and Sergeant Gardner can be done here, as well as we need to recruit Kasumi. These I can actually skip. I managed to skip those. No reason to sit and watch the, they are pretty cool cinematics, but so you can sit and watch them. And then selecting companions, and we only, of course, only have 2 companions we can bring with us, because we only have 2 companions.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift. Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also
That's
needed
fair.
to make sure all this was legit.
The best thief is
And I have
probably
no
not the most
doubts now.
famous thief.
You're the real Commander Shepard.
What makes you so sure?
There's a certain aura about you. Like you've seen things no one else has.
That's
Even
true.
without knowing what you looked like, I knew it was you.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
I assume this deal is something I should know about?
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun. We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
Yep. So like I said, not as, I mean, my main issue with the DLC companions, like I know everyone really likes, a lot of people really like Kasumi, but it's just like, they're just these, they're not as interactive. Like when you go talk with them, you don't have a dialogue wheel, it's just a bunch of, they just say a bunch of lines at you. They do interact, they do act, you know, they do react to what you are, what you've done, but it's just like,
accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38 kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a gun in space. Now, Serviceman Burnside, what is Newton's first law?
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit for partial answers, maggot.
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
It's one of my favorite interactions in this game.
I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. That can be a ship, or the planet behind that ship. It might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day, somewhere and sometime. That is why you check your damn targets. That is why you wait for the computer to give you a damn firing solution. That is why, Serviceman Chung, we do not eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip. Sir, yes, sir.
I love that interaction. It's just great. Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a gun in the galaxy. Yeah, it's great. But anyway, moving on. They're just not as, they don't have a lot of dialogue. It's just they aren't as interactive as the other companions are. It's just they just feel like afterthoughts to me. Like, oh, we want to make a DLC. Here's 2 companions, and that's it.
Obviously, security has tightened since you were last here.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
I was listed as missing in action a couple of years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system.
Thanks.
He's just past the scanners on your right.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Wow. So those of you who aren't aware, that is the same voice actor who plays General Tullius from Skyrim. He even looks a little bit like him.
I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the Station Security Administration to reactivate your IDs, then to Customs and Immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge.
I can see why.
But I can see you're a busy man.
Yep.
So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
You're not big on formalities, are you?
I'm with them right up until they keep people from doing their jobs. There. I just saved you about 9 days of running around.
I
That
appreciate
said,
it.
you should head up to the Presidium and tell them you're still alive. The Council probably wants to talk to the one who saved their scaly asses.
Pretty sure most... Okay, at least the... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to comment on that.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get.
I had
Anyway,
to buy it
something else you
last
need?
time.
Or can I get back to work?
I should be going.
So important things to note about CSEC is CSEC used to have no humans in it. It was in that, but then in the Battle of the Citadel, it got highly depleted, and with that, they needed to replenish their CSEC forces fast, and that's why a good portion of CSEC is now human.
Good day, my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
And now here we go.
Since these stores are owned by the Council, do government employees get a discount?
Yes, in fact. What's your position?
I'm a former Spectre.
My goodness. I didn't know Spectres quit. I don't believe you qualify for a discount, though.
How about if I throw in an endorsement from the man who defeated Saren?
You are Shepard? My goodness. The increase in sales would certainly be worth offering a discount.
What do you need me to do?
Just voice your endorsement into my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Excellent. I will get my clerical VI to add it to our advertising immediately.
All right, there we go. So, all right, this is Space Hamster. Boo! That's a Baldur's Gate reference, for those of you who don't know. Ilium Scaldfish, Normandy SR1 model, and a Destiny's Ascension model. Not that we need any of those things, but they're just fun to have.
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish.
No, they're not.
You ever been up there?
No. CSEC won't let me. They say I'm a risk.
They think every Krogan is dangerous.
Damn Turians. We should kill them all.
I wonder why they think every Krogan is a risk when you talk like that. Alright. Do a little bit of walking around. So, this is just, looks like it's mostly going to just be like a shop. There are a few minor side quests that we'll do here. This is mostly going to be a shopping quest because we want to be getting things. This is how you get things like upgrades, things like that.
What can I do for you?
Your expeditions might be a little tame for me.
Tame? A human can hardly take down a Pharaoh Varen, let alone a Shatha. Who do you think you are?
Well, my name's Shepard, and...
The Shepard? The one that put down Saren Arterius?
Oh? Yep. You do know me.
By the spirits. Shepard, in my store. I don't suppose I could convince you to record an advertisement for me.
Sure you could. Can we work out a discount?
A discount? I'd name my firstborn after you if you ask.
Hey, name your firstborn after me.
Now. Just speak towards my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Every store is going to be my favorite store on the Citadel, just because we want the discounts. All right, now let's see. So, cool. Sniper rifle damage.
I'll take it.
Heavy pistol damage. Submachine gun damage. Ooh, we're running out of credits. Normally have a lot more credits than that.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet?
World of Warcraft reference.
It's based on Turian mythology, but it's really fun.
I'm gonna purchase this brandy for the command for Dr. Checklist. Oh, it's so loud.
And I can do for you?
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind where's the restroom. Those are reservoirs. The Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the wards. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is the Leia Sonesi's gift shop.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.
Did he just say gift shop?
Check out the Demile flowers across from the conduit. They're coming in there.
I swear he just said gift shop. Alright. Around here.
The people want to hear your story, Shepard.
You, my nemesis.
Khaleesa been seen in Al Jelani, Westerland News.
I remember you.
I interviewed you 2 years ago when you first became a Spectre. You presented your case very well on camera. Do you have a minute?
You spent the whole time trying to make me look like I was selling out Earth to the Council.
You proved me wrong in the end. Now that you've resurfaced, you're news again. I just want to give your story its due. Sources claim you were at the heart of the Presidium during the Battle of the Citadel. It it's fair to say the course of the battle hinged on your words. If true,
Tiger.
you told Admiral Hackett to assist the Destiny Ascension, costing hundreds of human lives, and securing the continued dominance of the Citadel Council.
The Turians lost 20 cruisers. Figure each had a crew around 300. The Ascension, the Asari dreadnought we saved, had a crew of nearly 10,000.
But surely the human cost.
The Alliance lost 8 cruisers. Shenyang, Emden, Jakarta, Cairo, Seoul, Cape Town, Warsaw, Madrid. And yes, I remembered them all. Everyone in the Fifth Fleet is a hero. The Alliance owes them all medals. The Council owes them a lot more than that. And so do you.
Dang straight.
Commander Shepard, first human Spectre. Hero of the Battle of the Citadel. Check vid. We get it? Great. Bull rushed on my own show.
God, so satisfied to do that.
Been years since I've been to the Citadel. Never changes, does it? No matter how long you're gone. Comforting to some people, I guess. Living in denial that all this could end.
You're just a bucket of rainbows, aren't you, Jacob? Alright. We're gonna go tell these Krogans real quick.
I
There
talked
are
to
no
one of the
fish.
Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What? I told you. Why have all that water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand aliens at all. Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
Alright, so that gave us some credits, which we're gonna need. There's some other things. Alright. Where is... We'll find it in a moment.
This Gladness is a thief, and I want her arrested.
What? I was just walking by.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to take a statement here.
Yeah.
There's nothing to talk about. She stole my credit shit. Arrest her.
I did not. Just because I'm a Quarian.
I need you to stop and take a deep breath.
You're mocking me, Earth Clan. Just because the Vol Clan need...
It was a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
I'll see if I can find out what happened.
Sir, this is a C-Sec matter.
And I'm a
we'll
Spectre,
do all we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian help. If you do happen to find the chit, please let one of our officers know.
Let's go.
Be careful out there.
We're gonna find a credit chit. Real quick.
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Certa Foundation outlet on Zakera Ward.
I couldn't help but notice your prices. They seem a bit steep.
With respect, the Foundation is not concerned with profits. A portion of our sales funds research to cure genetic diseases.
You know what would make your services more popular? An endorsement from the man who defeated Sarah.
Oh my! You're Shepard, aren't you?
Dang
I
straight.
would be glad to give you my employee discount if you would do that for us.
It's a deal.
Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I'll work it into our advertising at once. Thank you.
Alright. Gonna buy the mojo capacity.
This looks interesting.
And we're gonna...
What do you think, Michael? Maybe the immuno booster? It's supposed to help with...
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
So much fun. I'm gonna come talk to this person real quick.
Welcome to Saranus Applications. Can I address you? Ah, Shepard!
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. Even a senile Hanar would remember the human who fought off the Geth. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Please, look around the store. It's a pleasure to have you here.
You know, I use quite a bit of software in my line of work.
It's a shame so few understand their own equipment. Besides the most obvious point-and-go nav interfaces, anyway.
You wouldn't believe how often I hear, "Why's the ship turning around? We're only halfway there."
Oh, I would.
You know, I like your products. Any interest in an endorsement from the human who defeated Saren?
Oh, man.
I'd be thrilled, but I don't think I could afford to pay you for it.
Don't worry about it. What if we just work out a discount?
Absolutely. Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my
favorite
store
store
on the Citadel.
That will be splendid. I can edit that and have it working right away. Thank you so much.
All right, cool. Oh, one other thing to ask
my
about.
favorite customer. What can I get you?
A Volus was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
Oh, yes. He bought some environmental system drivers, then left without his chit. I didn't notice he'd left until he was already gone. If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
Thanks for your time.
I'll be here if you need anything.
I felt her hand.
Please move along.
You forgot your credit chit at Ceronis Applications. The clerk is holding it for you.
Oh. Well, the Quarian could have stolen it.
I'll close this event report, but I'll be watching you. Get a permanent residence, or I'll run you in for vagrancy.
Are you two serious?
What?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it.
Now, just a minute.
And you? She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy?
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
You think you're gonna run in a former Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Bang straight.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
Can you take care of yourself from here?
I guess. I mean, most nights I eat nutrient paste in a Turian shelter, but I'm surviving. Thanks.
Alright. Well, we helped her out. We're gonna call the episode there. The rest of this is just gonna be doing a little bit of shopping. We'll pick up after I'm done with my shopping. I'm sure you guys don't want to necessarily watch me doing some shopping.
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy.
So we'll pick up right after that when we come back. Thanks for coming out. It's been a lot of fun, and I hope to see you all later. Bye, guys.